I'm starting my morning off with a Saturday 13-mile long run. And in this video, I want to show you my full week of training, how I set my split up, and how I do and how you could mix running and lifting, staying healthy, getting stronger, and getting faster. The first thing that I do is pick which one will be my priority. It's running or lifting. And the reason I do that is because this is going to give your training direction. Once you know which one takes the priority over the other, you know that there is no excuse during the day to at least get that done. And if there's time in the day to get the other one done, that's great. For example, I will use me as an example. Right now, my goal is a running goal. So in the morning, I know I have to get my cardio in, whether it's the bike or run. And then in the afternoon, if I have time and can, I will get my lift in. But if something were to come up in the afternoon, a work dinner, a family emergency, anything, and I miss that lift, then I know I still got what I am prioritizing done in the day. And maybe just as important, once you have this direction and priority, then it makes structuring your week easier. So with my current goal, I will show you how I structure my week with having a main focused running goal and mixing in weight training. Okay, let's dive into this. This video could now become 5 hours long if I really was going to show you how to make workouts, but we're not going to dive into specific workouts. This is a split overview and how I'm going to set my split up. So with my current goal in mind, which is a running goal, a cardio-based goal, I know I'm going to be doing cardio 6 days a week. So if you're new to this, bump your numbers down, figure out what works for you. I know that's what I'm aiming for. So my 6 days are currently Tuesday through Sunday. I do this because a lot of people take Sunday off. I don't, because these are my 2 days off and I can do a lot more work. I can do long run, and then I usually do a easy zone 2 brick workout on a Sunday. So my 6 cardio days are Tuesday through Sunday. So I'm going to start by filling those in, and we'll get more specific in a second here. So with that, I know I'm not doing cardio on Monday. I know for sure I will then make this a lift day. So we'll go lift. So that's the start of this week. We got no cardio and we got lift on Monday. And with running, it's super important to have specific workouts planned. And when I got into this, I did 3 main workouts a week. So I did a tempo, a threshold, and a long run. If you do those 3, your progress, you are going to see skyrocket. I promise you, I've seen it myself. Do it. So those, say we're going to add those 3 workouts into our week. Let's space them out. You don't want to just stack them day after day so you can recover. So you can I stack them. So I'll do Tuesday is these will be my primary days, these highlighted ones. So I will make this is a threshold day for me. So threshold workout on Tuesday. That gives you recovery on Wednesday. And then this is my tempo day. Now, these words, threshold, tempo, I can make a whole video on those alone.
So we're not going to dig into this. This will give you a good starting point to talk to ChatGPT. Seriously, if you want to have them make you a workout, have them make you these 3 days in your week. So those are our main and most important run workouts of the week. And for me, I want to recover as much as possible. So I don't run on these 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't run. I don't want the impact. So instead of running, I do my bike for zone 2. This is that zone 2 work that everyone talks about when it comes to getting faster, and they always preach zone 2. You do your zone 2 between the days that you're getting better. You don't just do zone 2 and get better. You need workouts that push you. And they zone 2 does help you, but that's a whole nother subject as well. So these are my zone 2 days. I just introduced a run to this Sunday, so I'm gonna actually rename this to Easy Run. What? We'll keep that. Easy Run Bike. So these are all my cardio sessions. Some Mondays I do a very easy zone 1 to 2 bike. Very easy, if I even want to do that. There we go. That's the core of our whole week. Is those I know are my priority. I'm going to get them done in the morning, AM. And now it's easy to fill in the rest of the week. So these days, they're really hard. I probably won't put a lift there most the time. If you feel good, sure, go ahead and lift. But my Monday, I I do a split that I just enjoy. You can do whatever workout split you want. I do an arm day and core. This is rest from the gym, not rest from the day. I like to lift on these days where you're just doing a zone 2 bike because you have the energy. So right now, what am I doing Wednesday? Typically, this will be a shoulder day right now. And I've been stacking in my last video you've seen, I've been stacking one day with a leg day. The reason I do this right now is because then your legs take a heavy impact on this day, and you get a full day of eating on Thursday, and you can recover Friday leg wise, and you go into Saturday with a leg day introduced, and you still are recovered a little bit because you get that full day of rest. Friday, do what you like. I've been doing another arm day if I'm feeling good. And Sunday or Saturday almost always rest after the long run. Those take quite a bit out of you. And Sunday is filler lift. And what I mean by that is do something that you feel you didn't touch up on enough during the week. And so today, for example, I didn't do any chest during this week, as you see. So I did chest and rehab is what I did on Sunday today. And the reason this structure works so well is right now your priority is in the morning. So you'll get that done. And in the evening, you have your lifts. But if something were to happen where I missed this lift on in the evening, well, I know I can push it to this next day. Everything's going to be okay. Giving this PM, leaving it open, it happens. Life happens. I get it. So I do this structure of important stuff in the morning. And when I want to get stronger at lifting, if we swapped lifting and running, I'm going to be lifting in the mornings to make sure my lift gets in. And then probably run or bike 3 times a week. That's how I set my split up. I think this visual might help somebody, and I hope it helps you. If you want more detail, I can make totally long separate videos on how to set up actual workouts like an arm day, shoulder day, threshold, tempo, long run. That if I got into all that in this video, it would probably be 2 hours long. So I just thought it would be helpful to show how I set a weekly split up. And now I'm going to go and punch my next week's workouts into my Garmin. And that is a wrap on how to set up a training split. I hope somebody could find this useful at all, or if they even made it this long. This video, I feel, is important. Having a structure to your week is important. Take out the guesswork. Keep showing up every day so you don't miss your lucky one, right?